ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? My name is Jellybellyjoe and today I am back with another video for you guys. Now, today we're playing something a bit different on my channel. Now, usually I'm playing Battlefield, doing a game review, or something to do with technology, and I thought I'd do something a bit different. Now, recently I've been really enjoying this game, and this is Prison Architect. And it's a game that you may have not heard of. It's not the most well-known game in the world. But it is basically build and manage your own prison using these funky little characters here. They look really cool, and I really like the style of the game for some reason. And this game is probably one of my favourite games if I had to choose, and for that reason, I have decided to start a Let's Play on it. Obviously, it depends to you guys whether or not this continues. If you like the Let's Play, then by all means, click that like button and let me know so that I can carry on doing these videos. If you don't like the Let's Play, or Let's Play, then do tell me also, so I can stop doing it and move to something else. So, you know, any constructive criticism or feedback is very well received over on my end. So please throw it my way about this Let's Play. Now, it's a very good game. Personally, what we're going to be aiming to do with this prison in particular is we are going to be aiming necessarily to build. First off, we're going to start with just low danger prisoners, really, but we're just going to be playing this throughout the duration of Alpha 15 until the next update, and then we'll start a new prison, etc, etc. That's the whole aim of this anyway. So we're starting on a small plot of land, not the biggest plot of land in the world. In fact, if I build a building that's any decentable size, it's actually fucking really small. However, it will do for the time being. We only want to start off small. Our budget is really small, as you see. We're on 10k, but obviously to get things properly going, what we want to do is take out all of our grants possible to help us pay for our stuff. So 70 grand there in grants, so we've got 80 grand to build our prison. Now, for all of you who don't know, Prison Architect used to be a fairly easy game. Yeah, prisoners used to try and escape, etc. But generally speaking, it used to be fairly easy. It's actually quite hard now. I'm not even going to lie about that. They do try and escape, and they are quite nifty about it as well, using tunnels and other things like that to get where they need to go. So it can be a large problem, to say the least. So just on the sides here, what I'm going to start doing is I'll start building the office blocks. Oh, so that was at 11, that's 14 and then 5, so that's what I want to do over here, and make it symmetrical. And over here we'll have our main block and entrance, like so. We'll keep this as compact as possible. So on the objects tab here, we're going to have a large jail doors going in. We'll have 2 of them, like so. Perfecto. Okay, we'll speed that up heavily. We'll turn off our prisoner intake for now. I don't know if we'll get to the prisoners part this episode, but I am aiming to get prisoners as fast as possible so we can start raking in the cash. And with £80,000, I do guarantee you that this is really not an easy game to start off a decent prison anyway, very early on at all. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, and I am already expecting it to be a bit of a challenge. But challenges are good. Challenges are what make a game enjoyable. Well, in my opinion anyway. So we'll be looking for challenges in this. Now the dev team on this game, I'm just gonna give a quick shout out per se to them. They are an absolutely fantastic bunch of guys, and I really do credit the work on the game that they're doing. Personally, I think it's a really good game, really good concept and idea, and I think they've absolutely nailed it. Personally, so far. They're really informative, interactive with the people who buy the game. You can sign up to the wiki and they give you regular updates and things like that as well, just to help you out. So they're a really nice bunch of guys, and generally speaking, the game is a good game. I thoroughly enjoy it, in my personal opinion. It's very simple. The concept is very simple, but it's very effective, and I think it's one of those titles in the game industry that should be used more. And I think an engine like this, although it's so simple, so arcade style, it is just so goddamn effective that, you know, I enjoy playing and using this engine, and probably a bit more than I should enjoy probably playing with this engine. You know, coming from Battlefield 4 to this now, you'd think, Joe, why, you know, you're really going to enjoy the looks of that game, etc. And I can safely say that yes, I am actually. I'm actually enjoying this game thoroughly. Now, for how much did I pick it up for? Let's have a think. I think I picked it up for about £13. I could have picked up for 50% off, which would have given me money off. However, I did not buy it in time, and it went back to 33% off instead of 50% off. But even then, saying that, I don't think I was ripped off with this game at all. I think it's worth every single penny that I paid. And I tend to play it, though I get all of that money back, even though it was on sale and I paid a bit more than what I usually would for a game, normally, never mind when it's on sale, but it's definitely a worth it game. And I'd definitely recommend this game to all of you. Now, I don't want the whole video to sound like a bloody sales pitch here, which is probably what it's sounding like, to be honest. So, I'll shut up about how good the game is, and I'll let you guys make that decision for yourselves. But it is a good game. Just throw that little bit last bit in there just to, you know, be cool like that. Now, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just laying out the offices for the staff members there to ensure they'll handle all the paperwork, different things, and help me recruit, etc., etc. Give me accountants to help manage my finances, all different types of things like that, really, which are all vitally important to the success of the prison. So, with that said, oh, damn it. That said, things should be okay here so far in the prison. So we've got two nice wings of officers there that we can pretty much use to our full advantage. The doors go into this. We want to kit them out as cheaply as possible, so we'll just give them a desk, and a desk. Give them a chair. Wait, which side was it on? It was on the books side. Aha, I remember this now. Because if you look at the desk from this angle, if I show you it and turn it around like so, obviously, if we're talking realistic terms here, there'd only be one way you could be able to sit under the chair, which would be the bit with the chair slot underneath the desk. I always get it wrong when the desk is not facing me and I can't see it. So now I feel like I've made a step forward in my life right now, guys. I'm really getting emotional. No, not really. But seriously, I always get it wrong. And I don't know why that is, I just do. I'm useless when it comes to remembering stuff like that. Right, capacitor. We just want 2 more of those because they cost a lot. So we're trying to keep this as budget friendly as possible, because this is the last thing I want to do is run out of money when I'm doing my Let's Play and having to instead source out other means of finance, which I don't even know how you could do that. In fact, I think I'd have to cheat, and that's not really what I want to do on a Let's Play, to be honest with you. So, with that said, let us go forth and see about building our first cell block. Now, our cell block can be back here, but first we need to build in the center here. I want to build the main block, the food bit, should I say, not main block. What the fuck am I on about? Main block. So, we've got the main entrance bit here with secure doors. We'll put another jail door there, just to make sure that in case anyone sprints down the corridor here trying to get out, like a mad frenzied attempt, because they do try it. If you leave them unattended and unguarded, they will try as hard as they possibly can to get out of your prison. They can now dig underneath toilets, etc. And there is an improved AI system per alpha release. You know, they update it once a month at least. And yes, they can be nifty buggers. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful in this game. So I want this to be my central point for this prison. So we need this to be quite big. How large is that? 36 meters. Okay. So if we start 2 meters in. Engineering there. So it'll be 32 meters. Okay, and want it by what, 20 meters for the main eating bit, I'd imagine. That's 6,400. It's quite a lot, but we'll do it. And then on this bit here, is this, what's that? 32 meters, so we want this to be about half the length. So we'll take it down to, for now, the kitchen will be relatively small. Oh, damn it, that was a fail. Will that do? 12 meters, there we go. That should be nicely done. Have that built up in little to no time. We'll then put some jail doors here. Each end of this corridor. In between here, what we'll do is we will put the staff room there, CCTV, if we're going to have that in there as well. For now, it's not really necessary, but it can be useful in the future. Okay, so what we'll do then is we will put that in there as well. So if we go ahead and plop that in there. Then on the other side here, plop another one in for other uses. There we go, perfecto. Now we're going to want some utilities going up there. We want to try and keep above 45 grand is what I'm trying to do. So if we stay above 45 grand after we've... But we're not going to stay above 45 grand. Now I've just realised this. We're not going to do that. That's going to be hard. Okay, we might be able to. But it's going to be difficult. We'll just see how it goes. So we need that running all the way to about there, I'd imagine. Okay. So we get a federal grant every now and then, which is good. I did turn off prisoner intake, didn't I? Yep, okay, good, God. Don't want to screw up like I've done on some of my other prisons, where it's all going fine and dandy until you realise you haven't turned off the prisoners. You get a batch full of prisoners, you haven't even got any guards, and they just run across the road and run away into the hills. And when that happens, you get fined a lot of money. And when I say a lot, I mean just like stupendous amounts of money. So you never want that to really happen, no matter what. You see how much faster it is building a prison, though, now. If you've played this game before, you'll notice the difference. Now you can go a lot faster. Now we'll start getting the staff in here. We'll start with searching maintenance and security and finance, the most important ones. Health, I mean, who cares if a prisoner dies, right? Right? Am I right? Oh, am I right? I'm right. I know I'm right. Okay, there's probably quite a few people actually care that prisoners die, you know, because family and relatives, you don't want them to die. It's a good job I'm really not in charge of the prison system, seriously. Oh, I tell you, things would be awful in this country for people. Right, then. So we'll have the servey desks here. Serve all that good, deliciously food up to our people. And we're going to sing the Bird's Eye song together, peeps. Yay. Right, so we'll have that there. There, and there. Okay, perfecto. Now we just got benches. We might be able to keep this actually relatively good money status. I want to build a fairly large cell block to start us off. And I also, one of the most important things I need to build is the workshop. That's something I always forget about, and that's the main way to make money. Otherwise you end up sat there waiting, and you have a lot of struggle, trust me on that one, just to get your prison off the ground, per se. Right, so we'll just have these. That doesn't look a very successful door there, guys, I'll be honest with you. Looks like it's lacking accessibility. Have I even done that in the right place? I don't know, but we'll soon find out, I suppose. Put some fridges in there for storing the food in. Put 2 more on the sides. There we go. And then we'll put some other cookers in here. So if we... cookers like that. Having lots of cookers is important. Okay, we didn't manage to like keep how like the budget I wanted to, but we're still doing pretty well considering. Okay, put that around there. Connect that up to there. Okay, fucking yep, do that. That'll do, and that should get out. You see, I've done it. I told you earlier. I did say earlier on in this that I would do that. That I would forget about the fact that I'm installing lots of equipment such as that, and that I would end up cutting the power out accidentally. And what do you know? I have read my own mind once again. I'm good at that, actually. Okay. How's it doing? Are we good? No, we're good, but we're using full capacity out of 5, which probably means we're going to need another one just to be on the safe side when I'm building my cell block, that I don't blow up the bloody thing here. There we go, perfect. Okay, so... oh, apart from the water, we're pretty much done there, which is good. So I want to build pipes. Like so. There we go, that should do perfect. And then out the back here, we want to build a fence around there for now. And we'll label this storage. I don't even know where this fence is going now, so I need to go back on there. Okay. So that's up until that bit, so this should be okay. So where's storage? There is. I think it was 10 meters we had done it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was right. Okay, I was right. So I have the storage. Then what we'll have is the staff door going out to the back there, and on that side. Allows us to keep some stuff there nice and done. Okay. Looking pretty good. A bit basic, but it's there. The main concept and idea is there. I want to start labelling these rooms so we can tick them off on our list. So we got what? The officers. We got that will be our staff room. Okay. We're gonna want a kitchen to be this. Okay, there we go, that's one ticked off, and we want our canteen to be this. And there we go. So nice and big, nice and broad, but we've got what we need. Now on either side here, I'm planning on building a small workshop, I thought. Is that a good idea, or should we build that somewhere else? Trying to have a think here, what we can do. So if we start building our cell blocks, so if we build cell blocks off each side of this. So we'll start off with this. We'll call this J-wing because you know that's a very generic name for. Why can't that be done? What's going on? Have I done something stupid? I have 2 prisoners trapped in. I mean, builders trapped in there. That might be something that's causing it. My workers don't seem to be able to get to there. I don't know why. Construct building. No route. Failed 5 times. Why can't you go across here, dudes? Ah. Okay, there must have been a problem with me just placing that there. The game didn't like it, but okay. It sorted itself out, which is the main thing. Otherwise, I'd be annoyed. Right, so I think I've done this before. We need 13 meters across, if I remember correctly. We'll go all the way down to there. That's 6 grand. That'll do as cell block 1. Get that built up nice and fast. We'll have a jail door on there. Oh, actually, no, we'll have a double jail door on there. Like so. Perfecto. Get that built up nice and fast. Then we'll get the internal walls done. Get the cells padded out. And then we'll make the sweatshops, per se. I think you could probably call them sweatshops, to be honest, because it's not really working, is it? I just make them slave labour. Because I'm nice. Okay, we want to get. Oh, we've already done that, so we want to start recruiting these in. That's going to cost me 3 grand to get those guys in. Get you in. Get chief in. And we'll get the foreman in as well. Something we're going to have to do to be on the good side here is cleaning. That's important for me. I hate a dirty prison. That's one thing I cannot stand. So we'll do some electrical cables in here. Like so. Some large pipe as well. It's going to cost me a bit, but whatever. It's important that it's here to a certain degree. And then we'll get some brick wall in there. We've got 25 grand left to build a workshop as well. But I need to research that, don't I? What's that? That's prison labour, so we can do that. We'll do that after. So if we pay the grand now, we know we've got at least a little bit. So if I don't spend more than 14 grand on this altogether, I should be okay, and that's doable from my simple-minded calculations. So we'll see how that goes. Right, so we're gonna have to skip out on some of the bare luxuries, such as visitation, unless I can just flog that in somewhere, which is adequate, per se. I've seen some kick-ass prisons out there. Mine just looks shit, so I'll be honest. But you know, what can you do? Sometimes you get a good roll of the dice, sometimes you don't. Okay. Perfecto. Okay, this is actually going pretty well, and we're auto-saving, good. Okay. There we go. I need to count how many cells that is, I'm not sure. 119k, so we're on 24, so I've got 9k left to spend. How much are they each? 200, shit. It's a big cell block though, so it'll do for a lot of prisoners. But even then, that is a lot. I still need to account for fucking showers at the back there as well. Okay. Like that then. I'll have to do for now. Right, let's see if we can do this then. It's going to be cutting it short here, guys, like really close to the point. But we'll see what we can do. Oh, 15 grand, which seems to be toilets, and toilets are fairly cheap, sorry. Okay, alright, we're not going to fill those cells in yet, we'll just leave them as solitary for the time being, because we do need some at least. Okay. Bare minimum essentials. So let's get the toilets in there, we'll get the toilets in, they're only 100 each, so they're not as much, but they're still a fair price. It's just the doors that are going to cost just as much as the beds, which is a problem. A large cell block though, so that's a big positive about it. Oh. Okay. When we've got enough to get that shower done, we should be okay. Which I think we will have. Okay, so we'll start labelling these up then. Let's go for... So we've got staff room. Staff room hasn't got anything that we need to get that out, but that's fairly cheap. Laundry, we need the workshop. Those are two things we need. So if we have the laundry coming off here and the workshop coming off here, that should be good. Then it's just staff. So if we kit that out with some tiles, so it's like not that expensive, like so. Get some cheap shower heads in there and some drains, and we should be good. Piping. Okay. Some drain pipes. How much are these? We're looking at 20 quid each. That's not too bad. We'll just fill that area with them. Okay. We don't really turn them into solitary, can we? Because that will cost a lot for the doors. Have that built to there, like so. That should be okay. Have that built around. It's not very expensive at all, this piping, so that's good news. Have that built in there, get that all watered up and nice and dandy. Okay. Not bad. Not bad, but not great either for a prison. Let's go for the janitor then, we'll have 2 of those in there. We need them to start cleaning, we need some guards, but we'll sack some workmen so we're getting a better income than minus 300 because that's important. Right. So what have we got to do? Oh, yeah, I'll label all these then. Rooms. We got some cells. Yep. Plenty of those bastards. Showers. Where's the shower? Shower. I can't see the shower. I'm being blind. There it is. Thank you. Alright, cool. So we haven't got holding cell, that's the only negative about this so far. However, apart from that, we're still... Oh, we got paid the 10,000 for doing... Oh, okay, that's good, That means we're doing a little bit better than I thought. Originally, so... Oh wow, 300 each, I actually thought they were fairly inexpensive. I was wrong, okay. Drinks machine. How much is a drinks machine? 500. What the fuck? I didn't realise they were this expensive. For this, I'm not building a staff room ever again. We'll make that into a cleaning cupboard. Oh no, we won't. Prison labour. We got that. Okay, so now we need to make a prison labour area, don't we? So one side we need to build to be a laundry, and one side we need to build to be the workshop place. So that on that side, like so. 14 meters by 9 meters on each side. That should leave us enough money. Okay, that's the large jail door to get into there, like so. Good. Okay, it doesn't look that fantastic. We've got some cleaners working on the floors though, and as we go along we'll have to just obviously make do as best we can, but I can now put some solitary doors on those bastards there, so if we just put them in solitary, they're not going to get beds or anything, so fuck those guys. They're not nice enough people if they've done something wrong. Right, let's get objects then. Let's put some workshop saw in there. That's 1,000, that's not too bad though. Workshop press. So okay then, if we put like that, go workshop saws and some tables. There we go. Okay, that should do. And then on this side we need what? A laundry machine. Anything else? What do we need? Let's have a look. So we don't. We're really close here to the boundary of what we can have. So turn into a laundry and a workshop. There we go. What we got? So we need an iron board and laundry basket. We should be able to do that. Yeah, it's only 100 for a laundry basket. So we'll have 3 of those because I'm nice. I've only got 1 washing machine though, but that's okay because we still need to connect it up, so I can't really afford anymore. Anything else? Ironing board we need, which is only 100 each as well, so we'll get a few of those. Okay, only got 1 machine going on there, but that's the best it's going to be for now, I'm afraid, people. I'll get that there. Get that water running to it as well. And then down here. There we go. Okay, that should be fine. So if we take it in there, and we're going to get some low-risk prisoners there. And hopefully start making some monies. Okay, so now we need to get some staff. We've just got enough to hire some guards. We'll have to sack some workmen. Workmen, staff. Fire. And we've got 6, we only need 5. So there we go. Okay, we're still on minus 200, but as we get the prisoners that should go up, so we're good. 10 prisoners, here we go. Okay, so let's slow down this time a bit here. I'll turn it to double. Should be okay. It's always a bit of a rocky start though when it gets into this. Or look at the regime. Some free time around 11 AM. Showered straight away. Sleep till 7. In fact, working starts at 10 AM, you bastards. Alright. Let's go. Could be doing it for a few hours because I need to make some money back off this. Eat at 8 and 9. Really, I could do with eating at there as well. So shower, eat, work. Sounds good to me. Go in the yard after work. Free time, eat. And then at the end here, you can what? Let's have a look. Should we give you some more sleep? We'll give you some more sleep. I might change in the future because that's probably not a very good routine, but whatever. That'll do. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. We are on a road to positive money income. It's not a very good prison as of yet. I've made better in the past. But for now, it shall do, and we shall shape it into something of a masterpiece later on, guys. So thanks for watching. It's been Jellybellyjoe here. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, give me a thumbs up to let me know that you're liking the Let's Play so far. And if you watched all the way to the end, I do credit you also, my good sir. Or ma'am, or whatever the hell you are watching this video. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thanks for watching.